came up on 3 different trail drives, repping they called it, and started branding cattle. Once in a while they didn't have brands, and sometimes later people didn't like that very much. He ended up at the Ogallala Ranch, which is still in the family. And he just continued up through the Johnson County War. He moved his wife and children back down to Texas to keep them safe, but he continued here. He was an amazing man. Moved his family over to Newcastle. They started ranching over there, and that's where he was hounded. Amazingly, he was hounded by the Stock Growers Association and accused of rustling, and later ended up being their president. One of the interesting things about the Johnson County War was Lee Moore and Nate Champion were both considered on the opposite side of the cattle barons who were trying to stop rustling. They'd find cattle without brands and put their brands on them, and they were considered rustlers. And the cattle barons at the time put out a looking out for Nate Champion, and Lee Moore didn't happen to be there with him that day that they killed him. Lee got there later that day, as the story goes, and that may be the time he got the rifle, we're not sure, but they were considered less than and were part of the Johnson County, what was happening during those times. People who are interested in learning more about the rifle or seeing it, it is available on display in the Wyoming Pioneer Memorial Museum in Douglas, Wyoming, and they're welcome to come and see it in the case.
Sweet Wyoming home.